shows and all this other shit, think that because you gotta get what you can get. So ultimately, even if you think of white collar, they live in the situation.
I am Hip Hop Mag, and this is room 206, and I am the queen __SK, and have my co-host with me.
Ladiosa Red Fetish on Instagram, RED, two T's, my fault. RED, two T's.
And it's your boy Papi Francos, man, checking in Fayetteville. What's going on? Laguna Sound Records.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your music career and where you started from.
Well, really, I started. It's difficult to say how I started, but I started as a youngin', just like going around with my mom's. She was a part of a band growing up, so I would always go to the studio with her, watch her friends, and they do what they do. And actually, my older cousins were in church, so I started rapping in church. Like that's like a young kid, so I didn't really understand what I was talking about. I just wanted to be like my older cousins who was rapping, and it looked cool because I really didn't differentiate gospel, street rap, trap. I didn't really do that because I was just like probably 6, 7. But when I got a little older, probably like 9, 10, and I just came to a realization like I'm not living like this. I see my family's not living like this. I can't lie to myself and say I'm doing this. So I switched it and I kind of said, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing the gospel rap. And I think I got to high school and I figured out what I wanted to do, like what I really wanted to do, because everything was kind of making sense. But started in church. I started doing it professionally around 2012.
Okay.
Around 2012. I put like a little, you know how you put your first verses out there, it's trash. I don't understand. But yeah, I did a couple feature verses like with some of my friends who was already doing it. But other than that, man, 2012, 2013 is when I put out my first actual little freestyle or something, just to show what I'm on. And I've just been grinding, evolution, going in ever since, elevating my sound, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you was doing Christian rap before, and then you got to high school, realized you wasn't living that life, you just switched it up.
Yeah.
So, was it harder for you to do the Christian rap? Or like, which one was easier for you to do?
Christian rap was kind of hard because, one, I had not only my cousins looking at me like, okay, Papi, what you about to do? What you about to say? What song y'all gonna perform this Sunday? And I got my uncles, my grandmother who's the pastor, like they're all looking at me like, and I'm just like, I can't even tell you a scripture right now. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
So, cause like, I went home, I tried to go to Bible study. I'm like, yeah, I tried it, but it was easier for me to do regular rap because when I go home and I go on the streets and I'm with my peoples, this is what we live. This is what we talk about. This is what we rap. We ain't rapping Kirk Franklin. We rapping Lil Wayne.
Right.
You know
Was your name still Papi Franco back then?
Well, my name has always been Papi as a kid because my baby picture, I look like a little Mexican baby, so my mama tell me. But the Francos part, now y'all might laugh, but the Francos part came in 2012, 2013. I was heavily into, I don't know if you heard of the Underachievers, Flatbush Zombies, Chance the Rapper, So I was on a different kind of tier around there, Vic Mensa. For the most part, I was looking into how I can expand myself, expand my mind. So one day, I came down off of a tweet of, I think, Acid or Shrooms or whatever. But I had a dream, and it was like 5 of my favorite rappers. So it was like Wiz Khalifa, Eminem, 50, Absol, K-Dot. They gave me that name, and I woke up out the dream, and I told my brother, I was like, yo, this is my name.
Okay.
He looking at me crazy like, bro, what you talking about? I was like, they gave me this name, I just got this name, I just woke up, that's what I'm gonna be. You know, so that really was the start of it, was a dream. Might sound funny, but that's real shit.
Right. You know, it might take you somewhere with that. Dreams, sometimes come true.
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
So, tell us about any new projects that you got going on.
Right now, I have a project called Quarantino that's getting worked on. I have all the songs recorded. I just got to do my little placements. Just dropped a new single called Emotion. That's doing what it's doing on the social sites and DSPs or whatever. Right now, it's really just I'm dropping new singles and videos just to kind of keep my name out there, keep my head above water, kind of keep my name afloat because I'm just prepping for the drop. So once I drop the EP, I don't really have to focus on the promo trajectory of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for the most part, I'm just working. I'm trying to get features done. I want to do more videos. I'm just trying to work. That's it. Just work.
Okay, so what do you say would be your favorite track on the project you're working on so far?
I got a song called "Tainted Love."
Okay.
Sounds
That sounds
interesting.
Yeah. So a lot of people they love my melodic music. I kind of cater to that. You know, I love making songs that the women can feel pretty, dance to, things like that.
That's important.
So that's a big factor in what I do. But it's a song called "Tainted Love," and it's basically I'm talking about myself, but of course everything is subjective. You can take it how you want to take it, but in the song I'm basically talking about myself. I'm saying, you know, just admitting flaws, you know, and you can take it from somebody else telling you their flaws.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, that's going to be one of the favorites on this new EP coming out.
Okay. Looking forward to hearing that.
Do you work with any of the other artists out of your area? Or in North Carolina, period?
First of all, I love all my peoples.
Okay.
I fuck with all my peoples. Since I've been into coming out and rapping is like 2012, 2013. To be honest, most of the dudes I've known them since school, so I really know them, and so I will always support them when I see them popping out. Oh yeah, I'm rapping. Okay, you can do it. You just gotta stay down. You just gotta really focus, be a student of the game. Don't come out here and try to be a gimmick. You know,
That's facts.
Cause I take this music shit like to a whole nother level. I'm real serious. I don't play about it. You come to me talking about music, I'm gonna really talk to you, and then you gonna probably look at me confused because you don't know what I'm talking about. You can't tell me with no terms. You can't tell me what an EPK is. Like there's certain things that you gotta understand. Is more to it. So for the most part, as far as the artists go, let me shout out some of these artists.
Yeah.
Laguna Sound Records on King Spiff. We got Joey Vial, Orange G. We got 8-Bit Rex. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Dan64, Puma, Redden. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother right there. My brother Bailey Snow. You know what I'm saying? Like, fine. If I didn't name you, man, you know I love you. It's all love. But you know I support everybody. There's just a couple names right there that's really that's doing it. That's making a name for themselves and actually staying true to themselves. You know.
All right. So you mentioned being a student of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So what artists did you actually study? Like, where did you get inspiration from?
Favorite rapper Eminem.
Yeah. Okay. Eminem.
Because
Why you say Eminem?
Eminem because he came in his own way.
Yeah.
He actually added to the style. He changed it. You know what I'm saying? He opened minds. He made people mad. He made them sad. He made them cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real with it.
And the only thing that people can tell me that they don't like about him is that he's white.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
personally, for me, that don't hold enough weight for me.
Yeah.
Because you come from the same struggle we come from. So how dare I say that you're not worth nothing?
Yeah.
When first off, you the first hip hop artist to go diamond.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So it's like, for me, Eminem kind of showed me that I could. Because when I first came out, I wanted to, write quadruple entendres, things like that. But that was all coming from studying Eminem and like everybody from the 90s and 2000s, like where they actually had bars and flows and setups and schemes. But Eminem is probably the main person that I would say I'm influenced by, because it shows that I can come in the game on my own merit. I don't have to sound like this or that, or talk about this, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of let people know you can be yourself, because I believe that's how he was in real life.
Yeah.
The shit he talked about, shit he rapped about.
What's your favorite Eminem album?
Eminem Show.
Mine too. That's mine too, man.
My favorite record by him though is Stan.
Might be mine too.
That's my favorite record. only because it's kind of, for me, I feel like it's rare that you actually get songs like that that's going to give you a two-way perspective
Yeah.
of a fan and an artist.
That shit was
Because when do you really see these things happen? When do you really hear about these stories?
Yeah.
They kind of really don't come out. But damn, he put it on a record. And then the video just added to that.
Yeah.
So it takes him from being a regular, simple artist. Yo, this guy's ain't no rapper, he's an artist. So that's where I take it from, because I don't want people to come look at me and say, I'm just a rapper. No, I'm an artist. I'm a businessman.
Put
I'm
some
this.
respect on his
You know
name.
what I'm saying? Basically.
Do you handle your music business all by yourself, or the business aspect side of it, or do you have like, you know, your girl, your family members helping you out?
For the most part, since I started, it was just me. But lately, I actually got a new manager. Found him on Instagram. He's real cool. He actually have a whole team. But other than that, like I got close homies that I would like, yo, I want you to, what's your input on this? Like on some A&R type. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it around, because for me, I want to keep it in the family. I don't really want to go find somebody that I don't know.
Yeah.
But I done had bad management. I done signed bad little contracts or whatever to where people was trying to put me on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So you just got charged to the game. But I'm now glad I actually have a team, and I have people who actually understand, like, it takes a lot to do this. I always say that I be tired. And, you know, people think, you know, what, you try to make music? No, fool. I'm tired of micromanaging. I'm tired of
Doing it
you
all.
know what I'm saying? I want somebody to, yo, your cover art's done. I don't want to have to worry about I just want to go to the studio and rap, make songs. That's all I want to do.
You know, I was on my way here and my homeboy was just telling me that. And, you know, an artist's job is to make music, be in the studio, make music. That's it. They need to get help from other people to be able to flourish. And some of the artists, they don't understand that. I'm very glad that you do.
Well, see, since I started, my mom, who plays a big part in like who I am as an artist, because the first thing she told me was copyright, register.
Yes.
She wasn't. Yeah, shout out to moms, Hassani J. You know what I'm saying? If you best female barber out there in the state, in the world, that's just a fact.
Shout out to mom.
Soul Takers in the building. But yeah. So just learning the business side is really the main key that I be thinking about, because if we don't own our likeness, that means they're gonna own it. That means they're in control of what we do, how we put things out. Yeah, go do that video. I don't want to. You don't have to. I own you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is my shit. You can't dictate what goes on.
It's free game right here, y'all.
It's what 90% business, 10% music.
Yep.
That's all it is. Once people understand, this is like, you can make a living off of this business, but you gotta learn it. You gotta spend money to make money. I done spent money for knowledge that now I use, and people ask, yo, Papi, why are you giving that out for free? Because I don't care about the cost of it. If I can teach you how to fish, you going crazy. The village fed. I ain't got nothing to worry about, because I taught you how to do that. And that makes me feel good that I can teach somebody how to, you know, do things in the right manner, do them the right way, and actually see some great outcome from it. And I actually seen that. On the other hand, I am that guy that's gonna say I told you so. It's because you gotta get knocked on your ass a few times.
Yeah.
How many times you not gonna listen when I tell you to stop just dropping music, bro? When did I listen to it? Because you ain't give them no call to action. You didn't pull them in. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, like make them feel comfortable. You didn't like get personal. It's just certain things that artists have to take in accountability when it's time to drop, when it's time to be an artist, when it's time to be a businessman. You know, I just tap into everything.
So you was telling me earlier, you're like 26 years
26.
old. So what would you tell anyone that's younger than you that's looking to get into the music career? What advice do you have for them?
Study the business.
Okay.
See, making music is easy. Getting beats is easy. Going to the studio is easy. I used to record on the ironing board. On a shitty mic.
That's a new one.
I used to, like, a lot of you not. One of my best friends, King Spiff, at his crib, we recorded on the ironing board and the mic. Hanging the mic up in the closet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be afraid to do it yourself. I woke up, I slept in the trap, waking up, yo, that song I did last night, I'm about to finish it. Don't be afraid to be self-sufficient. Don't be afraid to like go out there and get it. Don't be afraid to get that money. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I would tell any young artist, don't let other people cloud your judgment. They're just scared of you taking that leap of faith because they was too afraid to do it.
Facts.
You know how many people probably say, yo, man, what you doing? You podcasting? Man, I was too scared to do that, man. But you know, I'll probably get back to it. No, you're not. You don't let that dream go. You gave up on yourself. Big thing is confidence.
That's right.
I step into any room and I perform for 5, 10, 15, 20 people the same way. You gonna get the same show. I was brought up in the age to where you throw me in a room and tell me to rap, I rap. That's where I come from. That's where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So I would just tell any young artist, know yourself. Know what you want to be. 'Cause once you start coming out here and sounding like everybody else, that puts you in a whole nother category. It doesn't differentiate you from anything. That keeps you in the same 1% as all the other people who's looking like a damn fool.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you see how I'm moving, see how I'm rocking. I studied Master P, Bad Boy. I studied, Jay Prince, how Drake moving. It's like, what you want to be?
Yeah.
You want to facilitate the moves or get told the moves?
Yeah, you speaking facts right now. You wise beyond your years.
Yeah, old soul.
Right?
When you take a lot of losses, man, this game ain't free. This rap game is not free, but when you take losses, when people play with your time and your money, and it gets you to that point, like, yo, I'm gonna have to put hands on this.
Yeah.
Like, when it gets you to that point, it's like, bro, I'm at a different level with it. That's why I can know for a fact when y'all are doing business, can't nobody come to y'all with no BS.
Right.
I worked myself to this point to where you can't come meet me with no half-ass proposal, son. You want me to wait? You want me to take time out of my day and come fuck with you? Is it beneficial for me?
Respect.
I mean, if I scratch your back, did you scratch mine? Your arm's long enough to scratch my back?
Mm-hmm.
So, just gotta take things like that to accountability, man. And I'm just real strong. You know what I'm saying? With this, I love it.
Gotta be.
The way I breathe it. It's me.
Okay.
So, you had mentioned earlier that you read.
Yeah.
So what do you like? I guess this reading, does that like contribute to your mindset? How do you keep your mindset on track?
To be honest, when it comes to that, like I said, I try to learn a new word every day, just to kind of keep expanding my vocabulary. But when it comes to books and things like that, I need something that's gonna really pique my interest. Cause I don't just read, like for my grandfather, he reads Tom Clancy books, things like that. It's not gonna get me. But I walked in, saw that Russ book, the Gucci Man book, told you guys about the Rick Ross book, or even just books on, where we come from as people, as African Americans, or things like that. Like, I need something that's really inquisitive, that's gonna make me further my, you know what I'm saying? Because all that translates into life and into music, what you speak out there, of course, it manifests.
Yeah.
So if we're all on the path of righteousness or, just knowledge, we're not gonna spew nothing but that. So when it comes to reading, I'm really on some elevate. I wanna learn about where we came from. I wanna learn some new words. Give me a big word.
What's
so
your
I can
favorite
use
book?
it. My favorite book, now y'all gonna laugh, cause it's an old book.
Go for it.
Old book, Little House on the Prairie.
Okay.
I'm about to
Yeah.
Fire. I read that. I still remember that book. I read that in the 3rd grade when we used to do testing. That book was it was a real good book as far as the storyline. That was like 600 pages.
Yeah.
600 pages, and then I really like books that got movies with it too, so I can kind of see, okay, did they stay true to the story?
Yeah.
Did they change up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for the most part, just to expand my mind. I want to learn something new so I can teach something new.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So are you reading anything right now? What book are you reading now? What's your...
No, I'm actually waiting for one of my good friends to give me a book. Like, I've been asking him for the past few weeks.
He wrote it?
No. He's just he's very knowledgeable. Like, he's one of those guys. He actually just said he wanted to run for mayor, but now he changed his mind. But me and him just had a whole kind of debate about where we come from as a people, and he's wise, just like how I sound, but he's wise as well. And I'm just waiting for him to give me something because I need something more right now. I need something to tap into my soul or something, like pull me out my mind.
It's a good book to read. I read Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. Yes, it's real heavy. It's really heavy, but it's a really good read. One of my favorites.
I might need that.
Yeah, it's basically kind of explained.
Audiobook?
I'm not sure. I don't know because I prefer hard copies myself. Because audiobook, I'm going to sleep.
That's what I'm getting off of there.
If I'm reading a book on my phone, I'm on Instagram 5
Scroll it
minutes.
off.
Can't even do it. But it's a really good book though.
But I definitely that's what I'm into right there. For the most part, I just want to learn, man. It's just it's just like we here to teach each other this shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be put on to something new. I want y'all to tell me, hey, look, your thinking might have been wrong about this. Read up on this and then come back to me and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
Change the whole perspective of something, you know. Yeah.
Who's what artist would you like to do a collab with right now, currently?
Man, I need that Wiz feature ASAP.
Okay.
I need Wiz. I need that Wiz feature only because like he's one of my biggest influences on like style, like releasing, just like the way he had his label, like you didn't, or like how he carries himself in the public eye. Like you don't hear no BS about this dude.
That's true.
He stays, his head is down. He's working, helping his artists, putting out the music. Shoot,
He getting money too.
Yeah, no drama.
getting movie money. Just saw a music video got 5.4 billion views on it.
Yeah,
Like
most on YouTube.
no other rapper has a video with that many views. So you see, he's tapping in. He's okay. Look, they fucking with me on this lane. So why would I, revert back to that? When I'm getting this money. You know. And
He done did a lot of shit.
I say Wiz, but if not Wiz, I need rest in peace. I was gonna say,
Nipsey.
Nip.
Alright.
Nip was a
rest
big
in peace.
Nip was a big
He remind me of
influence.
that.
Was
Yeah,
a
he
big
do.
influence.
He has that, soul.
Yeah.
Well,
For real.
Yeah.
Well, my dad, like, shout out to my dad. My dad put me on Nip, like, high school, 2010. And then I found out about him and just the way he carried himself and how he, like, what he did, how he grew up, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy. Being that I'm from Fayetteville, people tell me I sound like a West Coast artist.
You do.
And I don't understand it. I don't hear it at all. Really.
You don't sound like you're from here though, at all.
Well, it's because, like, I'm too tapped in. There's so many different flows and cultures and vibes. It's like, it's hard to even pinpoint where I'm from. I can make a whole song sounding country. I can make a whole pop song, a rock song, and change my octaves and everything, and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know I'm on that type of vibe. But I pride myself in actually having the variety of music stored into this head to where I know where I can go with this. I can make a song in 5-10 minutes. But when I go in the studio, I'm already prepared. When I go do a 10-hour session, that's 10 songs.
Okay.
I'm leaving with a project. And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna only drop 2 of them records in like the next couple months or so. But that's just how I operate.
All right. So, what do you think was one of your weaknesses as far as music? What's something you could work on?
Consistency,
Okay.
big.
Yeah.
First thing we talked about when I walked up here,
Mm-hmm.
consistency will kill you.
Every time.
Cause you can hit them with a good single here and there or a good video, but then 2 months go by. Where you at?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, nigga, what's up? I mean, like, and then I experienced this, and I'm trying to work on it. And as I see my peers do it, I'm trying to call them out on it so they catch it early. Like, bro, it's been a year.
It's good teamwork.
It's been
Yeah.
a year, and I try to do that, and I try to tell myself to stop, but I can't stop who I am. I just want to help, and because if I'm hitting this trajectory, I'm trying to bring you up with me. But if you're not trying to help yourself, I'm not gonna help
Can't
you.
help
That's
yourself.
true.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for me because I'm a giving person. I'm very selfless. Like I want to help you. You know what I'm saying? You want E? I got you where you at. I'm coming to pick you up. So that's just how I, like my label, Laguna Sound Records. That's how I formed this. This is our own island. Can't nobody come infiltrate this island and what we got going on. Can't nobody come tell me how to make music. Can't nobody tell me how to run my business or how to help my artists out. So that's just what it is.
That's what's up.
Earlier, you were telling us how you were on tour and not liking it. You didn't like the experience. Tell us a little bit about it. What were you doing? Who you with?
So when my brother, a couple of my brothers was on Lil Baby's tour, I want to say about a couple years ago. They came to the Carolinas, so I told them to shoot. Look, let me go in, let me see what it's like. I don't wanna sit at home. Let me go see what's going on, cause I just being around the atmosphere. The only thing I didn't like about doing promo is just because it's so much work. Like we would go put up 50 posters. Cops come tear them down. Y'all gonna put them back up. Every new block is 50 to 100. It's big ass. Like, I don't like that. And then the guy who was the head of promotions, he even asked my homie about me because he know I did music. And he said, bro, he's an artist. Why is he doing this? So he even seen something like, nah, get him out of here because this ain't even for him. And even for me seeing it for myself, like, I don't want to do that at all. I would, even though guerrilla marketing is a big thing, I want to do it. But what I experienced was it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to have your team out here in the streets and working while you're on stage, like, cause Lil Baby on the stage. So he gotta trust in his team and know that the promo gonna do what it do. The hotels is booked. You know what I'm saying? For everybody is straight. What I seen with that is anything is possible. Standing next to be honest, standing next to Boosie really made me realize it's like, they're here. They're regular people. They're right here. You can be right next to them. All you gotta do is work. That's it.
Have you opened up for anybody before?
No, not anybody. Not anybody big. My first show, one of my first out of state shows, back in like 2015, 2016, I was supposed to open up for a rap group from Ohio. They just didn't end up showing up to the venue. But other than that, nah. But as far as like opening up for people, I kind of see that as like me being able to take your fans.
That's right.
I want them. You know what I'm saying? I want them to
Take them.
I want them. So when I get that first opportunity, which could be coming very soon.
Hopefully.
Very soon. And you know how you like, you don't want to speak on things, kind of fuck them up, but very soon. And I'm just, staying positive with that because all I need for me, put me on the stage. That's where I feel safe. Put me in the studio, on the stage. That's where I feel my best at.
That's what's up. You seem pretty confident. The people you have around you and your abilities, and that's important to have, that confidence. Who do you feel like is your biggest supporter as far as your music?
Man, one of my biggest supporters, my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter love my music. But yeah, my mom's. She's been one of my biggest supporters. My grandfather, my dad. Of course, you have my sisters and your family's gonna rock with you. But as far as my biggest supporters, and then my grandfather. My grandfather's probably my biggest supporter because nobody wanted to help me or even thought about helping me. He helped me in ways that people don't even know. And he was the only one who said, "I see what you're doing. I got you." So that's it.
That's what's up.
That's what's good, man. Any other last questions y'all got?
Tell our viewers where to find you on all platforms. What platforms?
Well, shit, on Instagram, The Real Papi Francos. Everything spelled the same way. THEREAL, Papi Francos. YouTube, Papi Francos. Matter of fact, just Google it. Google Papi Francos. All my pages, they popping up. Emotion out right now. Pick 6 coming out real soon. Stay tuned, man. Laguna Sound Records.
This is IAMHIPHOPMAG. Room 206, and this is the Queen __SK, and co-host
La Diosa Red Fetish on Instagram, RED 2 T's.
Oh, yeah.
and the man behind the camera over there.
Yeah, hey, say hey.
Check me out.
Love you. I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, man.
Hip Hop Mag, yeah.
Hip Hop Mag up in the mall.
Hey, share to your fans, man.
Look out at me, DC. DC. Don't be scared.